good morning. This is 4:35 above me, and I'm on Lackman, headed north toward 95th Street. What a beautiful morning. Hopefully you enjoyed that sunrise. That was great timing that I was headed east there, that whole run across College Boulevard while the sun was coming up. I started the camera, I think, about 4 miles in, near Craig Crossing, when it was starting to get light, kind of first light. And I'm doing 16 today. This is the same route that I did before when I did 16. That was the morning that I took a perpetuum bath, had that showered all over me, and had chocolate on my face. But I don't know, today I'm trying to finish in around 3 hours, and I decided not to carry perpetuum, but to just use hammer gel in my electrolyte solution. So I think that'll be enough nutrition for me. Really, the perpetuum is good when I need some protein, because I'll be running, you know, more than like 3 miles. So I think that'll be okay today, and I'm just kind of trying to get this one done. George has a soccer game at 10, so should be done in enough time to make that. But started a little later than I wanted to. I feel like that's an ongoing theme, but I'm kind of booking it today. Really pushing my tempo, my pace. One thing that I've been working on is something I haven't paid attention to much in the past is my cadence. And cadence is how many steps you take in a minute. It's a measurement, and my watch measures that. Don't hit me. This is by Quick Trip here at Blackman and 101st. These are big intersections out here. Anyway, my cadence is usually kind of averaging like around 155, and they say that pro athletes are usually in the 160s and up. So I've been trying to kind of keep my stride narrow, but to just pick up my cadence, just take more steps, a little bit quicker, be a little lighter on my feet. Hopefully that's helping. We'll see kind of how that goes today. Definitely feels like my tempo's been faster, but waiting for cars. This week was supposed to be kind of a speed week for me. This is week 11, and boy, I was really feeling good last Saturday after that 22-mile run. It's 22 3/4 miles that I completed, but man, this week I paid for it. I was just so sore, my hips and my knees especially. And even today it felt like it took me, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles to kind of warm up. And so really just that long run just really took a lot out of me. So I wasn't able to get like my hill run or my tempo run in. I just got kind of some recovery runs. And even on those, when I was starting out this week, it was like that first mile especially, it's like I could hardly jog. It was just kind of painful. Just took a while to get the muscles warmed up. And then at my office this week, if I'd sit in my chair for a while, I'd get up and I'd be so stiff. It just hurt for a little bit. So anyway, I'm just pushing through it. And at this point, I feel really confident in my conditioning. And so really the goal is to, you know, keep improving my strength and maintain that conditioning and just don't hurt myself. Got about 4 weeks left, and you just want to try and avoid injury at this point. So that's kind of how my week's been as far as training's been going. How are you doing? Anything new going on with you? I'll catch up with you a little more later on here, but would love to hear what's going on with you. Leave me a comment or get in touch with me and stay touching base. I was hoping we'd get fall here in Kansas City, but here we are mid-September, and I mean, it's gonna be like 90 in the 90s today, and the rest of this week I had one morning, I think it was Monday morning this past week, I wore long sleeves. This is in the 50s. That felt amazing. But other than that, it's been hot, upper 80s, and I'm just hopeful that at some point we get that weather where you can sit out on the back porch with a fire pit and wear a sweatshirt and just enjoy the cool weather before it gets cold. We're supposed to get all 4 seasons here in Kansas, but sometimes we go straight from summer to winter, like in October, and then other times it's like we go from winter right into summer, and or we get like a pretend spring, and then all of a sudden the flowers bloom like for Easter, and then it'll snow and all the flowers are like boop. So that's just kind of how it is here in the middle of the country. Well, thanks for the break, and I'll catch up with you again later on. All right, well, that's 16. That's 16 down. I ran that too fast. The last time I did it, I thought I pushed it, and I finished 3 hours 9 minutes. Today it was 3 hours 6 minutes, and I really pushed that last mile, but I kind of knew that I just wanted to get done. And so that's what I did. I got plenty of time to get showered and cleaned up and get to George's soccer game. Hello, neighbors. Anyway, so that's week 11 down, and feel pretty good about that. Like I said, I had to listen to my body this week, and I couldn't push it too hard. I kind of did more of a recovery week. Tuesday night, actually, I didn't get up early enough to go Tuesday morning, and then Tuesday night I went out and I jogged 1 mile, and then my body just was like, no. And so I walked 2 more miles. I mean, I didn't just like completely take the day off, but I just didn't have any energy. One other thing I've been practicing a little bit is just some intermittent fasting. Hammer Nutrition, that I use their products, has had a couple articles about the benefits of intermittent fasting. Trying to drop a little bit of weight too, because I feel like if I'm a little lighter, then I won't be pounding on my knees and my ankles quite so bad. But I feel like, so what I've been doing is kind of eating between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Or just waiting until lunchtime to eat. So I'm eating dinner, and then I'm not eating again until the next lunchtime, including a workout. But I will do like a Recoverite, or, you know, Hammer gels or something like that. So I'm not just completely starving myself. I'm getting some calories in, but I'm not eating like a meal. So it's supposed to be good for you. It's supposed to actually help your blood sugar regulate itself and that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of experimenting with that a little bit, but I felt like by Tuesday evening, like my energy was just gone, and but I'm doing okay. I just kind of took it easy. I did some recovery runs throughout the week. Still got in some good mileage, but I just couldn't do any of the tempo and hill run workouts. But that's okay. Other things I've been working on is just photos of the kids. I'll put some photos up. We always do new portraits, the kids each fall that I take, and So we started with our family portraits at the end of July, and with Luke moving up to Lawrence, I got some portraits of him and Emily and Molly in August, and then this past week I got Jasmine and George and Angel. Got George and Angel's haircut, and then did their portraits. So need to do some editing on those, but it's fun. We always print like big 8x10s and hang them up in our house of each year of our portraits, and share those online and everything. So it's something fun that we like to do in the fall. So there are leaves falling a little bit. Most of the trees are pretty green, but in some of the trails you could see there's some trees here, the leaves turn yellow and they just fall, and they almost fall like rainfall down the kind of sprinkle in the trail system. So it's really pretty. And the temperature was really nice this morning. It was out early enough that temperature wasn't really an issue, and it still feels nice and breezy and cool, especially that strip along College Boulevard. That was a long run along there, and there's just nice southerly breeze that was just really nice and easy. So felt really good about that today. It wasn't difficult at all. It flew by. So that's another week down. So I hope you're doing well. Thanks a lot for watching, and let me know what's going on in your world, and I'll talk to you next week.